What's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Star here, back at it again with another action figure unboxing review. Today we're doing something a bit controversial. It's a new release from Tamashii Nations, newish. It's been out about maybe a month or two. We're slightly late, but nonetheless we're here. So some people love this and some people don't like it as much. It's a very controversial thing, but it's the SSJ Figuarts full power Son Goku from the Cell Saga from Dragon Ball Z. And we're going to get straight into it. So can you like, subscribe, all that boring stuff that you don't want to hear? If you're extra generous, that'll be absolutely awesome and we love you for that. And we've got our random item of the day, and today it's a bottle of orange Lucasade. So if you're feeling rough or you just need some energy, grab some of this from any supermarket and get yourself energized. And it's in the orangey yellow colour, just like our boy Super Saiyan, so it fits pretty nicely. So anyway, without further ado, we'll get straight into the video. So to start with, as always, we have the Tamashii Nations window display box, looking really nice as per usual. So you have the front of the box, some nice lovely art of Goku there in the corner. I really like this art on the box, looks awesome. And that's one of my gripes about this. The art, in my opinion, actually looks better than the figure. So we'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, side of the box, back of the box, with all these nice poses your boy can do, blah blah blah, terms and conditions, age restrictions and such. Some more art on the side. I always love these Tamashii boxes, top, bottom. And without further ado, I'll whack him open for you guys right now. So here we go, guys. Our boy Son Goku is out the box, and at first glance he's looking really nice, I can't lie. If you were to see this from afar, or even at a healthy distance, he looks awesome. He looks just like you'd expect Son Goku. So we'll do paint and detail from the top. His hair painted that awesome yellow with slight, very slight orange shading to give that aura effect. Very nice. All the way around, not too bad. The hair, you can actually see a few blemishes, so there is some marks. So Tamashii clearly haven't brushed up on the quality control on this one, which is another gripe. Can you see that black splodge on his hair there? Don't know if you can see that, but nonetheless, it can be repainted, but we shouldn't have to when we're paying high prices for these things. His eyes are painted really nicely, and his eyebrows, the Super Saiyan gold and the green eyes, not too bad. The skin tone is just normal for our boy Goku. You have the creases and the shading on his gi, the nice orange. I think they've used a different orange for his gi. It's the orange from the Super Broly movie, I think. So the darker blue, the navy blue, it looks black here, but the darker navy blue for the shirt and the shoulders and the belt. And then the nice orange. And again for his wristbands, the darker blue. All the way down, orange gi, there's nothing much to see, so we're going to try and blitz through this part. The slight dark shading on his legs, thigh area and the knee. And they've used a different, like, navy dark blue for his Saiyan boots. His martial arts boots, and a nice red. So nothing much. It's a Goku. As always, we always get Gokus from Tamashii. And again, it's just what you'd expect from Goku. The only difference is the colour scheme. And there's no emblem on his gear, as you can see, because it's from the Cell Saga in the Cell games. So that should be pretty accurate. And next we'll go into some articulation. So this is where the gripes come in. For me, it's okay, but it's not as good as our usual. I don't know if Tamashii have changed their quality control or distributor where the figures get made, but this is where the gripes come in for this figure. So I'm not articulation mad, but I do like a bit. So you get nice range at the head, range of motion. You get all the way around if you really want to. You actually get a nice side-to-side pivot, which you don't get usually. Up, down, blah, blah, blah. But you can't go much further than that if you don't want to snap the ball joint. And you can't go much higher than this. As I said, if you don't want to snap the ball joint, because it's quite narrow. But nonetheless, you do get some nice range of motion. At the shoulders, you get about just below 90 degrees. You do get a bicep swivel. You do get a shoulder hinge there. Not a shoulder hinge, an elbow hinge there. You can also flex like a bad boy. And you do get wrist rotation, so quite good at the arms there. I think is on a butterfly joint as well, so if you can see that, you can pull those out to get broken arm extra range, which is quite nice. I do like that, so that's quite good. And the other arm, same, so just be careful, don't overstrain your joints, because you'll be crying and your £40 or however much this cost you will be down the drain. So always be careful when rotating your joints, or have some hot water present to help you. Now, this is where quality control again hits me and hits my OCD really badly. So as you can see there, the joint is visible. So usually on SH Figuarts, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't see these joints. You can see the silver, the way they've made the joint, and it looks very toyish. That's pretty bad quality control, and it's quite loose. So if you can see this here, I don't know if it's just my figure and I've just been unlucky, but this elbow joint for me is really, really ugly visible. So you can see that it's clearly an action figure, and the silver unrealistic metal part of the joint is actually showing there, and that's really bad. I don't think when you're paying 45 plus for a figure, or however much it is in the UK, this one goes for about between 36 and 46 pound, but in the US you can get it cheaper. But still, regardless, I don't think you should be paying that much for an action figure and be seeing the joints, so that's not good. And this is what kind of lets me down, as well as all the paint blemishes on the hair. It just looks like they haven't really took care, and it's what you'd expect from Demoniacal Fit or a third-party head sculpt company to not touch up on the paint, not actual premium Bandai to Machinations to be skimping out on the paint on the hair and having your joints show. So anyway, sorry about my ranting, I just had to get that out because it really bothers the OCD. But nonetheless, we'll continue with articulation. So yeah, you get your abdomen rotation. I'm not going to swivel it all the way around because it's really tight and it's just fresh out the pack. Up, down, all the way around if you really want to. And you get a waist rotation as well. As for the legs, you can get out higher than this, just below 90. You can do more if you really want to, but I'm not willing to. There I've got the 2.0 joints, so you can get that. You get a bicep swivel there. You get a knee joint, but always be careful when straining your joints. So you can get lots of Goku crazy poses and putting them in all sorts of weird, whatever you want to do. It is possible. You can even cross your legs. I don't think Goku's ever done like a Jiren meditate pose, but the range at the legs is quite good. I am impressed with that. So you can get all you need to. So not too bad at all. And then finally, you do get full rotation at the ankles for his foot. Up, down, backwards, forwards, and a toe hinge as well. So we can't really complain with that. They've done well. But as I'll always say, always be careful with your joints. And mine feel loose now. I probably shouldn't have extended them that much. That's why I don't do it. But nonetheless, it's done. So yeah, that's it really for articulation and paint and detail. He's not too bad, but I don't know, mate. Maybe I'm just being skeptical. We've had loads of Gokus now. They seem to get the face really good. He's getting better and better. He looks a lot more like he does in Super. But in terms of like the quality control on the hair, that's what disappointed me most. Because as you can see on the box, well, on the real figure, it's like a matte finish. But there's a lot of scratches and blemishes on mine. I might just be unlucky. But on the box, if you look at the box, this is what disappointed me. So on the box you get a nice kind of, it's like a half matte finish, but there's that glossy pearlescent look on the box. I don't know why they didn't go for that. The way they advertised it, it was like a lighter yellow with a pearlescent sheen, which looks really nice, and it looks very Super Saiyan 2. And I would have loved, if it came out like this, I would have loved that a lot more. I really don't understand why they didn't go for that finish, but for whatever reason, they either skimped out or went lazy and went for the matte finish with a lot of room for blemishes and scratches, which is really disappointing for me. Especially, I love Goku, I love Dragon Ball Z, and on a Cell Saga Goku, a lot of people have been looking forward to it, very much. And the last thing they want is paint blemishes and scratches and an imperfect figure. So yeah, sorry to rant, but I've just, before you buy this one, just look out for these things, guys. It's really important, because I don't want you dropping like 40 bucks on a figure for you to be disappointed. So yeah, I just thought I'd point that out, guys. So anyway, without further ado, we'll get into accessories. And this is the other thing that disappointed me, unfortunately. So you'd expect, seeing as we've had so many Goku releases, and we've bought Goku so many times, you'd get a bit more, so maybe a Kamehameha energy effect. We never get a Kame energy effect, just something, even an energy aura effect. But nope, all we get is 4 interchangeable faces and 10 hands, and that's it. And that's really disappointing, man. I'm not going to put all the hands on, because we've all seen it. It's like the Kung Fu martial arts hands there, the Spirit Bomb hands, the instant transmission hands, and the martial arts Kamehameha hands there. But I will swap out the faces. So the faces are nice, I can't lie. So as we all know, with SH Figuarts Goku, just take the face off very easily. And I'd say the best part about this figure is this nice little full power Goku from the Cell Saga. This happy face when he's in Super Saiyan form and he's happy and he learned to master the form. That's a nice face. That's probably the best thing this comes with. Something different, something unique. So there's the one face. Grit teeth, in pain. Screaming, Kamehameha, energy charging, angry. So that's it, man. And that really let me down. Like, come on, Tamashii, surely. Out of all the Gokus we bought, you could have given us a Kamehameha, or even, just imagine if they gave us a Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt, because this head sculpt is a lot more spiky, like the Super Saiyan 2 form, rather than just a regular Super Saiyan. It's almost at Super Saiyan 2. All they'd have to do is add a few extra spikes and make it like a pearlescent, sheeny colour. And just imagine if you opened the box and you saw like a goldish yellow head sculpt with spiky hair, or an energy effect, or a Kamehameha. This would be so much better. I really feel like they've skimped out and it's let me down. I can't lie. It looks nice. I'd say for paint and detail, let's say 8 out of 10. Looks good, looks like Goku, looks like him from Cell Saga. It's nice. It does look like Goku when they've got the face bang on. I don't think they could get any better with the Goku face. But in terms of what you get, it's just lazy, man. They've done too many Gokus without energy effects for high price. And this one isn't pricey as usual, but it's just a bit of a letdown for me. And I love collecting figures and I love action figures, but I kind of wish I didn't pay for this one now, and I kind of wish I just put the money, the 37-40 bucks that this cost, I wish I put it towards the cooler figure, because it's a bit of a letdown, man. I've already got Gokus and I thought this one would be a nice Cell Saga Super Saiyan 2-esque Goku figure, but nah, man. Metal joints showing, etc. And it's just a shame. And I hate being negative on reviews, but that's the way it is. So last thing we'll do before we wrap up is I'll do a comparison with 2 of the figures. So if you bear with me 1 second, guys. So here he is next to Super Saiyan Vegeta, my favourite figure. And he looks really good. They do look awesome. They look like solid, fresh out the anime from a distance. And they're really good together, but as you can see on Vegeta, it's just the quality control. No joints showing, no nothing. You can't see the silver on his arms. It's just nice. And there's a lot more effort gone into this figure than the Goku, in my opinion. Even the face, the matte finish on the face, I don't know, I feel like they've gone backwards a bit, man, and I hope they sort it out, because SH Figuarts are the go-to Dragon Ball Z premium figures, so they need to sort this out, man. And finally, we'll wrap it up with Final Form Frieza. Again, you can see his joints, but you can't see the silver, and it doesn't look cheap, it looks premium. But for whatever reason, with our boy Goku, They definitely have gone backwards with the quality control, which is a big shame in my opinion. So overall, I'm gonna have to give this guy around, I'd say about a 6.5, and he got the 6.5 because of the looks, and it looks good from afar and it'll look good in the display. But if you're wanting a proper good quality Goku figure, I don't think this one's the one for you. I'd perhaps save up and save that money and maybe grab the Saiyan Awakening one or something else with a bit more oomph, or wait to see if they release another, or even get the Super Saiyan Blue Goku body and put a demoniacal fit head on it, because yeah, the head sculpts are nice, but I don't think it's worth the price. I really don't, but it's unfortunate anyway. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's the first time I've had a really negative review, so anyway, I'm sorry about that, guys. Don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but sometimes it can happen. So yeah, as always, thanks for your time, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, all that boring stuff. I can fully understand if you don't, because I've just been ranting a bit, kind of. I could possibly bump it up to a 7 out of 10 if I wanted to, because as I'm looking at it for longer, it does look nice in the collection with other figures. But for me, on mine, it could just be my copy. I could just be unlucky that the joints are showing and I've got blemishes on the hair and marks, etc. But I don't know. You pick one up if you want to, and you see how you feel about it. I'm probably going to end up selling mine. But anyway, yeah, thanks for your time, guys. Thanks for coming down. Hopefully we'll have some better stuff in the next few weeks. Really appreciate you coming down to the video. And as always, Goku says, stay safe and keep collecting.